and styles. We're into fashion designs and bag making, but today I'll be going into the bag making section as usual. So even though before I proceed, if you know this is your first time of coming to my channel, please just click on the subscribe button and then also click on the notification button so that you'll be notified anytime a new video is being uploaded. And if you know you've been coming, like this is not your first time but you've not yet subscribed, come on, do that now. It won't take you up to a second. Please just subscribe. Like, support me by subscribing and by liking, by sharing and by commenting. Yeah, I really love that. So thank you so much for your love, your patience, for everything. I really appreciate you. Love. So now let's get to the main job. So today I'll be teaching you how to make a lunch bag. Yeah, a lunch bag. So as you can see, this is the lunch bag I'll be teaching you how to make. So this is the lunch bag. Can you see? So the materials needed, we'll be needing our material, we'll be needing our leather material, we'll make use of our webbing, we'll make use of our zip cloth and our zip edge, we'll make use of our square ring as well, and we'll be making use of our lining. Yeah, there's lining inside, can you see? So I make use of typewriter lining, I make use of typewriter as my lining. So now let's get started. Don't forget what we need is, we need webbing, we need material, we need the square ring, we need the zip edge and the zip cloth. So that is all. Like that is, it's very easier. Sorry, like it's very easier to make, seriously. So now let's get started. So the measurement I'll be working with just a measurement, like just one measurement. But I used to say that it is very simple to make. So I'll be working with one measurement, and that's the main body. So we'll be cutting two main body. So the length of the main body I'll make use of 10, and then for the width I'll make use of 20 inches. So now I'll be cutting 20 by 10. Don't forget the width is 20 while the length is 10 inches. So I'll be cutting 20 inches by 10 in two places. And then the next measurements we need, and the other measurements we need is the pocket measurement. Can you see? So this is the pocket. So this is the pocket. So the pocket I'll be making use of 7 by 7 inches. The length will be 7 while the width will be 7. So now let's get started. And I'll be making use of my foam as well. There's foam inside. And this is just to give you the foaming touch. So I'll be making use of my foam. So now let's get started with the cutting and the stitching. And now we are done with the cutting. Don't forget I said we'll be needing our main body to be 20 by 10 inches. So this is it. So this is our 20 inches, while this is our 10 inches. Don't forget that. And then we'll be cutting lining. We'll be needing 2 pieces of lining as well. So this is our 2 pieces. So this is our 2 pieces of lining. We're making use of our foam as well. We're needing 2 pieces of foam. We're making use of our zip edge. So this is our zip edge, and I'll be making use of this. I'll be making use of this zip edge for the main body, where I'll be making use of this plastic zip edge for the pocket. I'll be making use of my big belt. This is 1.5 inches belt. This is 1.5 inches belt for the side handle. So I'm making use of my square ring as well. And how I'm making use of my webbing, the 1 inches webbing and then the 1.5 inches webbing. And then don't forget the pocket. This is the pocket, 7 by 7 inches. And then I'll be cutting the handle as well. Don't forget the width of the length of this main body is 10 inches. So for the handle I'll be cutting 12 inches by 1/4. So this is our 1/4. So this is our 1/4, and then I'll be making use of 12 inches by 1/4. Then you'll be cutting your foam for the handle and then your lining for the handle as well. So now let's get to the stitching part. Let's get started. So now let's get started with the stitching part. So now let's get started. The first thing we'll be fixing is the front part. So in fixing the front part, we'll be attaching our pocket. This is our pocket to the front to the front part. So all you need to do is to just fold it into two and notch it. Then after that, you fold your pocket into two also and notch it at the middle. So the first thing, you have to notch the bottom. So I'll be fixing my zip cloth and zip head to the upper part. So don't forget, in fixing your zip cloth, this is the outside of the zip cloth. I'll place it on the outside of the zip of the material, and I'll run the stitch over it and then top stitch. And after that, you cut out the excess and then I'll top stitch. Don't forget, when top stitching, you fold this to the back, not like this. You fold it to the back, then you top stitch on it. So once you are done top stitching it, I want to top stitch it twice. What I need to do is to just turn it to the other side and give it a little space, and then I'll top stitch at the other side. Now I'm done fixing the first part. So all I need to do now is to place it on the material. Don't forget that I've notched here and I've notched the middle. I've notched the down part of the pocket. So what I need to do is to just place it at where I notch. So what I need to do is to just place it at where I notch. Don't forget, this is where I notch and then this is where I notch. So I'll place it on each other. Then I'll be fixing, don't forget I've already fixed one part of the zip cloth on this pocket. So I'll be fixing the other side on the main body. So what I need to do is to just place it. This is it. This is where I notch. So I'll place it on each other. Then I'll run a stitch all through. But before doing that, I will insert my zip head. So you can cut out the excess of the zip cloth. So now I'm done with the first step, so webbing for the handle. So you can see that will serve as the handle as well. So the first thing I need to do now is to place my belt here. So I'll be placing my belt here as I did here, and then I'll be attaching my handle. So you see this is the handle. So I'll make use of 39 inches for the handle. So the first thing I need to do now is to place my belt on top of the other side of the zip cloth. So now I'm done with this, can you see? So the next thing I need to do now is to cut the 39 inches. So what I need to do now is to cut the 39 inches for the handle. this is my 39 inches. So as you can see, this is the 39 inches. So I'll be fixing that from this side and then to the other side. So now I'm done with the first part, so then I'll attach the other part here. So now I'm done fixing the first step. So now the next step is to fix the side belt. So I'll make use of 1.5 inches for the side belt. I mean the belt itself. So, and the belt is what is going to hold our square ring. So this is our 1.5 inch belt. So I'll make use of 13 1/4. Can you see? I'll make use of 13 1/4 for the side belts. So I'll be putting in my square ring. So you fold it into equal parts. So from the side, I'll be fixing it at the side, don't forget. First, from this side, I'll measure 1.5 inch. So this is my 1.5 inch. So we'll measure 1.5 inch. So this is my 1.5 inch. So that's where I'll be placing my belt. So don't forget to make it to be equal. Now I'll repeat the same process for the other side. So now the next thing we need to do now is to fix our zip edge on the main body, and then I'll be fixing my foam and my lining. So what I need to do now is to place my material, which is the front body, on the foam. So make sure you set it very well. Make sure it is set very well. Then I'll put the outside part of my zip cloth on the outside part of my material. So this is the right side of my lining. I'll be making use of typewriter as my lining. So this is the right side of the lining, and then this is the wrong side of the lining. So I'll put the right side of the lining on the right side of the material. I hope I'm saying something. This is the right side of the zip cloth, so I'll be placing that on the right side of the material, and then I'll be placing the right side of the material on the right side of the material and on the wrong side of the zip cloth. So this is what I mean. So that by the time I'll be turning it outside, I'll be turning to the right side. So now I'm done with it. So the next thing now that I need to do now is to top stitch. Don't forget, don't top stitch on the lining. So I'll be top stitching. I'll be giving it double top stitch. So now I'm done with the top stitching. So the next thing I need to do now is to place the lining down, and then I'll top stitch on everything, like just to sew it round. That's all. So now I'm done fixing that. Can you see the back? So the next thing I need to do now is to cut out the excess. I mean the excess foam and the excess line. But don't cut out the excess zip cloth. Just leave that first. Like leave it for now till we are done fixing the main body, both the front and the back. So leave that. All you need to just cut out the excess foam and it. Now we are done with the first part. So this is the second part, which is the back part. So now what we need to do here now is to fix in our handle by making use of our material, and then we'll be fixing the second handle by making use of our webbing. So now don't forget, in this case we make use of 39 inches for the webbing. So for the back measurement, I'll be adding extra 10 inches to the webbing, so we're making use of 49 inches. So making use of 49 inches for the webbing is now make use of the length. Can you see? So it has to come from the bottom side to the other side. So automatically it ought to be longer. It should be longer than the front measurement. So the front measurement can make use of 39 inches, while for the back measurement can make use of 49 inches. So this is my 49 inches. So from here, I'm going to measure this pocket side. So firstly, I need to notch it. So I'm going to notch the middle. So this is the way you have notched it. So for you to get the exact place you are going to fix in your belt, I need to measure here. So here now, from the middle side to the other side, I have 3 inches, and then from here to the other side I have 3 inches as well. So meaning I'm going to measure 3 inches from the right hand side and 3 inches from the left hand side. So this is what I mean. So 3 inches. So this is where I'll be fixing my belt, and then 3 inches to the other side. So that is where I'll be attaching my belt. So in this side, so in this case now, this is where your belt is going to stay. Like it won't get to the upper part. So here I'll be attaching my handle to the upper part. So all I need to just do is to leave 1.5 inch. So I'll be leaving 1.5 inch here. So this is my 1.5 inch. So that's where I'm going to attach my So that is where I'm going to attach my handle. But now let's fix the webbing first. So from the upper part, here, I'll be measuring 6 inches. Can you see? I'll be measuring 6 inches. So that's where I'm going to stop my belt. So now from the upper part, we measure 6 inches. From the upper part, so this is where I'm going to stop my belt. So now let's fix it. Which is our main handle. So in fixing that, this is my material, which is the handle. I'll place my foam on it, and then this is the outside of the lining, and while this is the inside. So I'll place this foam on the inside, on top of the inside, while the outside will be facing outside. So, and then I'll pipe it with my belt. So now we're done fix piping both sides. So don't forget I said you'll be leaving 1.5 inch here. So don't forget I said from the top here you'll be leaving 1.5 inch. So this is about 1.5 inch. So that's where I'll be placing my handle. So from here, I'll measure 3 inches. So this is my 3 inches. That is where my stitch is going to stop. That's where my sewing is going to stop. Then from the other side also, I'll measure 3 inches. That's where my sewing is going to stop. So now I'm done. Can you see what I mean? From here to here, 3 inches, that's where my sewing is going to stop. And then from here to here also 3 inches. Then we have this shape. So now I'm done with this. Can you see the handle? I'm done with it. So the next thing I need to do now is to fixing my foam and my lining. So now we're done fixing here. Can you see? So the next thing we need to do now is to fix it to the main body. So by doing that, this is the outside of the material. You turn it inside. Don't forget to notch the middle. So you notch the middle, and then the middle of the zip close that you fixed. Don't forget, we only fixed one side of the zip close. The other side is yet to be fixed. So we'll be fixing that to the back part. So what we need to do now is to notch the middle of the zip close also. So you turn it outside. So don't forget to notch here. Then after notching here, you notch the other side also, the upper part. So when fixing the main body, the down part of the back side, you place it on the down part of the front side. So this is what I mean. You can use your pin. So the notching of ear, don't forget this is the down part. Why this is the down part? So the notching of ear and the notching of ear, you can use your pin to pin it together. So, and then you turn to the other side also. So the notching of ear and the notching of ear also, don't forget, we've pinned one together, and then you turn to the other side, the notching of ear of the upper part of the back side and the notching of the upper part of the front side. So you pin it together. So now we'll be fixing our zip edge. This thing now is the remaining part, I mean all this side will be for the fixing of all this side, while all this side will be for the fixing of all this side. So now let's get started. Fixing the back. Can you see what I mean? Can you see? So this is the bottom. So can you see this belt has to meet each other at the end here? Can you see what I mean now? Can you see? So 39 inches for the belt for the front and the 49 inches for the belt. Can you see? It is very accurate, like the same thing now. So now the last thing we need to do now is, okay, now you cannot cut out the excess. So you can cut out the excess zip here. So now the last thing we need to do now is to pipe it. So you can start from anywhere, but I'll be starting from the bottom here. We are done with the bag. Can you see the piping? Can you see the inside? So now the last thing we need to do now is to fix our side belts. So I'll be making use of 45 inches. For the length of the belt, I'll be making use of 45 inches. And then I'll be making use of my back slider. You can call it adjuster. So the first thing we need to do now is to insert our belt here, and then we sew it. Can you see? Give it a sew. So now we're done fixing the first part. So we're fixing the second part by attaching our back slider first. Hi everyone, we've come to the end of today's tutorial. Let me show you the outcome of the bag. Can you see how the bag looks like? So this is the side belt. So you can adjust it here anytime, depending on how you want it, how you want to carry it. And then this is the handle. Can you see the inside? So don't forget to make use of typewriter as the lining. So you can carry it anyhow. You can use this to carry it. You can use this, and then you can use the other side. So let me show you. Let me rock it so you can see how it looks like. So can you see how lovely it is? So you can carry it this. So you can carry it this way. Can you see? You can carry it this way. And then lastly, you can carry it this way. So it all depends on your preference. So now we've come to the end. Come to the end of today's tutorial. If you know my video has been helpful and this will definitely be helpful as well, please click on the subscribe button and click on the notification button so you'll be notified any day a new video is being uploaded. And please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to always check on my channel for new videos. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Like, even though you know, like, you need more explanation on one step or one part of the tutorial, please kindly drop your comments in the comment section and I will definitely reply. So thank you so much for your love, for your support, for everything. Like, I appreciate you, love. So see you next tutorial. Bye.